Hello friends, welcome back to the video series in Oracle PL SQL programming. This video describes about the transactions in a database. Transactions group a set of tasks into a single execution unit. Each transaction begins with a specific task and ends when all the tasks in the group successfully complete. If any of the tasks fail, the transaction fails. Therefore, a transaction has only two results, success or the failure. Now, the incomplete steps results in the failure of the transaction. A database transaction by definition must be atomic, consistent, isolated and durable. These are popularly known as the ACID properties. When we write down the statements of DML or data manipulation language, the transaction begins. That means when we type, insert, update, delete or merge statements, the transaction starts from that particular position. We can write multiple statements, although we have to remember the transaction has to be consistent. Now, DDL and DCL commands are auto-committed. DML commands needs to be atomic and managed. From the first DML command, transactions begins. Transaction ends when commit or rollback is issued. DDL or DCL commands issued or command editor exist. The system crashes and save point can be placed in the transaction as a marker for rollback. Oracle treats changes to table data as a two-step process. First, the changes requested are done. To make these changes permanent, a commit statement has to be given at the SQL prompt. A rollback statement given at the SQL prompt can be used to undo a part of or the entire transaction. A transaction begins with the first executable SQL statement after a commit, rollback or connection made to the Oracle engine. All changes made to an Oracle table data via a transaction are made or undone at one instance. Specifically, a transaction is a group of events that occur between any of the following events: connecting to Oracle database, disconnecting from Oracle, committing changes to the database table, and the rollback. Now, a transaction can be closed by using either a commit or a rollback statement. By using these statements, table data can be changed or all the changes made to the table data undone. So, a commit ends the current transaction and makes permanent any changes made during the transaction. All transactional locks acquired on tables are released. A rollback does exactly the opposite of commit. It ends the transaction but undoes any changes made during the transaction. All transactional locks acquired on tables are released. Save point marks and saves the current point in the processing of transaction. When a save point is used with a rollback statement, parts of a transaction can be undone. An active save point is one that is specified since the last commit or rollback. Now check all these with hands-on practical way, and for that we need the SQL Plus. Now open the SQL Plus and connect to the database with the username as system and the password is the password as you know throughout the video series, and open another instance of SQL Plus. And for that, once again we are opening the SQL Plus and once again we are using the username as system and then the password as password. So here we have two instances of the SQL plus. Now connect the second SQL plus as another user, and for that we are typing connect sys slash password as sysdba and connected. So here clear the screen at first, and also here clear the screen at first. Then here type show user. The user is system, and on the right hand side the SQL plus window has the user, that is sys. So both the terminals have different user for the SQL plus. Now we know the user system has a table named as department with some records in it. Let's check it, and for that select star from department, semicolon, press enter, and here the records are present. Now if we want to check the records present in the department table under the system user from the user sys, we are typing the same command, that means select star from department. But here there is an error that shows table or view does not exist. So here the schema name has to be introduced, and for that we can use the schema name, that is system dot department, and now it is available for the user sys. That means the schema name has to be defined as department table is under the user system. So user sys can access it only using the schema name. Now go to the system terminal once again, and here if the system changes anything to the table, such as suppose insert any new record, and for that we are typing insert into that name of the table, that is department, then the values, that is suppose the department ID 90, comma, then suppose it is the name of the department as MTech IT, then semicolon, press enter. So one row created. So here we can see using the same command select start from department, the new record has been added. So if we proceed to the sys terminal once again and check, that is select star from system.department, we cannot see any changes to the table, that is no new record has been found because changes has been made in the user system but no save or discard have been performed. When any user is updating any changes, only the user itself can see the changes without commit or rollback. But no other user, such as here sys, can access or view the updates as it is not permanently saved by the user who performed it. So other users cannot view it. And once again go to the system terminal, and here type commit and semicolon and press enter. So commit complete. Now the save is permanent and can be accessed by other user such as sys. So check, and here we can found the 90 department ID is present. Now the changes or new record is shown here. So without commit or rollback, no other user can access the updates. Let us check another. Suppose go to the system and once again clear the screen for the better view, and here we are typing delete from department and semicolon. No conditions have been checked here, so all the records would be deleted. So 8 rows deleted, and here we are typing once again the same command, that is select star from department, no rows selected. As there are no records, all are deleted. Now go to the sys and once again check. Still now we can view the all records. Now go to the system and here we are typing rollback and semicolon and press enter. So rollback complete. Now check, select start from department. Now system rollbacks the last statement and system can view the deleted records which are already rollbacked. Now here once again go to the sys and here we have 8 rows selected. So without commit and rollback, the permanent update is not possible. And obviously, the user sees can view the records. So without commit and rollback, permanent update is not possible until the user is connected to the database. But if the user changes or updates and disconnects from the database properly, commits occurs. Let's check. Go to the system once again and let us insert another new record, and for that suppose we are using the same command here or same statement and here we are using 100 and suppose here mtech electrical or mtech e. So press enter and one row created. Obviously the user system can view it. So select star from department and 100 is present. Obviously the user sys cannot view it without the commit from the user system. But if the user system disconnects from the database, and for that go to the system user and here we are typing disc. Press enter. That means disconnection from the database and the user system has been disconnected from the database. Now go to the user sys and select star from system.department. Now 100 is present. This time as the user system disconnects from the database after the updates or changes, auto commits occurs and the user sees or other users also can view the updates or changes made by the user system. Now go to the terminal for the user system once again and connect to the database con system and then the password as password. So the user system is now connected to the database. Now check an interesting job. Let us delete all the records from the department table and for that once again clear the screen and here delete from department. Press enter after the semicolon, 9 rows deleted. So if we want to check what are the records present in the department table for the user system, no rows selected. And if we want to check the records present in the system department for the user sys, 9 rows selected. At that moment, instead, we disconnect from the database, close the terminal abnormally for the user system and using that particular cross sign. Let's check. So the terminal terminated abnormally and here select star from system.department. Once again the 9 rows selected. So nothing changes we can observe. Again open the SQL Plus and connect as system. So open the SQL Plus and connect as system and the password is the password. So connected to the Oracle database and here clear the screen. And if we want to check what is the user here, that is system and once again what is the user here, that is sys. Okay, and here clear screen. And now just check select star from department, semicolon, press enter. Sorry, that was for the sys user. Now we have to check it for the user system. So that is select star from department. So here we can see the 9 rows selected, as we abnormally terminated the terminal. The deletion was not permanent. And why not permanent? Because the system user terminated the terminal abnormally. So when user system login, next the last statement, that is deletion of records, not happen permanently. Moreover, the records roll back. So continue to the user system once again. Let us discuss about the save point. Let us update the record at first, and that's why select star from department, and here we are updating. So update department, set DPT name equal to suppose AI, where DPT ID is equal to suppose 20, semicolon, and press enter. Here we have select star from system.department. We can see that 20 has the department name MCA, and here we have for the department ID 20, the department name is AI. And update another record. Suppose update, and here we are giving the name of the department as suppose machine learning ML, for the department ID suppose 90. Press enter. So one row updated, and create a save point here. That is, we are not using commit here. Syntax of the save point is save point and the name of the save point. So here save point with the name, that is suppose updations, semicolon, press enter. So the save point created. Now we proceed with another operation. Suppose here we are proceeding with another insert record, and for that suppose we are using the statement insert, then into department values, and suppose we have the department ID as 110, comma, then simply we have the IT, then semicolon, press enter. One row created. Another save point we want to create here, and that's why we are typing save point, then the name of the save point, suppose insertions. Save point created. So if we check the records present in the department table, we should see the updated records along with the newly inserted record. Now roll back to a particular save point. So suppose we want to check here the select star from department, and now roll back to insertions. So rollback complete. Now check what happens. Select star from department. Now you can check the inserted data 110 and IT is still there, and why? Because after save point operation we have not done any DML operation. But now if we proceed to the previous save point, that means suppose roll back to here updations and semicolon and press enter. So rollback complete. Now if we check what are the records present here, we can see the 110 IT is not present. So we cannot view the inserted record here. Why? Because after this save point, any transaction happens, more clearly, any uncommitted transaction happens would be removed, would be rolled back. Now go to the sys. Here, once again, select star from the system.department. And here, once again, we can see the department ID 20 and department name is MCA here. Although we have for the user system, that is AI. Here practically for the user sees no changes, either updation or insertion can be viewed, because as you know all the transactions here updation or insertion are uncommitted, so not be available to the user sees. Now go to the user system and here we type commit and semicolon and press enter. So commit completed. Here now select star from system.department and here we can see the department ID 20 has the department name AI. So here you see the updation is visible but not the insertion, because commit has been done up to updation save point, not up to insertions in the user system. So go to the user system once again and roll back to insertions. Here the save point insertions never established in this session or is invalid. So practically after the commit we cannot roll back to another save point. So this is how we can manage the transactions in SQL Plus. From the next video, we would discuss on the DQL, more precisely on the select statements.